loved the vast blue ocean more than anything else in the world. She would sit on the sandy shore for hours, watching the tide roll in. She listened intently to the waves as they crashed and retreated against the shore. To her young heart, the sea was truly alive, always whispering ancient stories. One golden evening, as the sun painted the sky in shades of orange, Nina heard something entirely new, a gentle rhythmic humming, hidden deep in the water. Curious and intrigued, she leaned closer to the water's edge to hear better. The waves seemed to sing a melody, their rhythm soft, steady, and calm. It sounded just like a lullaby, meant for the stars and the moon. Closing her eyes tight, Nina let the beautiful sound fill her entire heart. It felt as if the vast ocean was finally sharing a precious hidden secret. Every single part of nature had its own unique music. If you listened, she realized that the world was not silent, but filled with constant song. From that day on, Nina began to pay attention to the world around her. Whenever she heard the wind rustling through the tall green trees nearby, or the cheerful birds singing in the morning light, she would simply smile. When the rain tapped softly against her roof, she heard a gentle rhythm. The sea song had taught her to hear the hidden music of life. She walked through her days with a newfound sense of wonder and joy. Everything she encountered now felt like a part of a grand natural orchestra. The rustling grass became a soft percussion section in the afternoon breeze. The buzzing bees provided a steady bass line in the blooming garden. Nina felt connected to the earth in a way she never had before. She understood that silence was just an invitation to listen more closely today. The ocean remained her favorite teacher, guiding her toward peace and quiet reflection. She often returned to the shore to thank the waves for their lesson. The water would ripple back as if acknowledging her presence with a splash. Life was a symphony, and Nina was finally learning how to hear it. She shared her discovery with her friends, teaching them to be still. They sat together on the sand, waiting for the ocean to begin singing. Slowly, the rhythm returned, washing over them like a warm, gentle blanket. They all smiled, realizing that the world was far more magical than before. Nina knew that this gift would stay with her for her entire life. No matter where she went, she would always find music in the air. The world was a concert, and she had the perfect front row seat. She felt grateful for the day she first heard the ocean's secret song. The sun set behind the horizon, leaving a trail of purple and gold. Nina stood up, dusting the sand from her dress with a happy sigh. She walked home, humming a tune that matched the heartbeat of the earth. The stars began to twinkle, adding their own light to the night sky. She imagined the stars were also humming a melody to the sleeping world. Everything was connected in a beautiful, invisible web of sound and light. She tucked herself into bed, listening to the crickets chirping outside her window. Their song was the perfect ending to a day filled with new discoveries. Nina fell asleep, dreaming of waves that sang lullabies to the shore. The next morning, she woke up feeling refreshed and ready to listen again. She stepped outside and took a deep breath of the crisp morning air. The world was waiting for her to notice its hidden, beautiful daily song. She walked through the meadow, listening to the grass sway in the wind. It was a soft whisper, a secret shared only with those who care. Nina was happy to be one of the few who she spent her afternoon by the river, listening to the water flow along. The river had a different song than the ocean, faster and more playful. She laughed as the water splashed against the smooth grey river stones. Every sound was a note in the song of the great wide world. Mina sat there for hours, completely content in her quiet musical world. She knew that as long as she listened, she would never be alone. The music of the earth was a constant companion, loyal and always near. She closed her eyes, letting the melody of the river soothe her soul. Mina had found the music and she would cherish it forever and ever.